In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to DebateCrypto. Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boys, CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. How are we doing this evening, family?
I hope they're doing good. Meanwhile, Keeper is stretching over there.
That's right. Getting in my stretches, doing a little bit of hot yoga over here. No, I forgot to turn on my light behind my guitar, and it really adds some life to the stream. So, fam, smash the likes. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. Make sure you follow. Hey, I want to throw this out there real quick. You're going to hear this on the front and the back of the stream. But if you guys are looking for more TA, our boy Frankie Candles is over on BitBoy but just look him up, Frankie Candles. He is freaking dope, and he's got TA that is fantastic. If you want to check that out, he's going 5:45 until about 7:30. So basically right up until we start. And yeah, we'd appreciate if you guys went over there and check him out. I mean, shoot, don't worry about we'd appreciate. You would appreciate it because he's got some good stuff. Other than that, just make sure that you guys jump into the Discord. Miguel, we've got some big meetings that have been happening this week and are going to continue throughout the week. I will say, Discord fam, we have got big things happening in the background. Do apologize, things have been a little slow. We're going to be doing some giveaways coming up this week, or at least a giveaway coming up this week. And yeah, we got some fun stuff coming. So Miguel, what is on the podium this evening?
Dude, we got the top 5 metaverses of 2022. We got Russia evading sanctions left and right with Bitcoin, right? What does that mean for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Is it doom and gloom? Is it bullish? We're going to be figuring all that out. And yeah, that's what we're going to be diving into today.
Heck yeah, let's do it. You know what? I don't know what's going on. I somehow Coin Market Cap flipped over on me to the daylight setting, and I'm not going to mess with it right now.
You got to hit the little moon.
I don't have that on my desktop. Yeah, it's just not on my desktop at the top right unless it's somewhere hidden. It is not on my desktop.
Don't worry about it.
At any event, we're not going to worry about that right now. Just wanted to apologize in advance, guys. As I pull this up, let's take a look at the markets. But we're going to be looking at them in not in night mode. So please, I apologize. Somebody said last night, my eyes.
Oh, no, my eyes.
I know. There it is. The cryptocurrency market, $1.92 trillion with a T, up 1.55% over the last day. Bitcoin, let me refresh this real quick, make sure. We're at 41,480. That's up 1.35%. ETH, about the same, 3103, up 1.45. Tether holding strong at $1. BNB up at 421. Just $1 over. Oh, 422. Okay, forget that idea. XRP, 77 cents. Can't wait till that is over. Solana at 108. Terra Luna at 95. Cardano at 95 cents. And Avalanche at just about $80. Miguel, we were doing this for a little while. I haven't done it recently. So I'm going to jump in here real quick. One project that I am super bullish on right now is Uniswap. I know everybody hates paying the gas fees on Uniswap, but I like the decentralization that it brings. I like the opportunity for projects to be able to not play a part in what a lot of these centralized exchanges
really
are part
well. Sounded like a nice little commercial segue coming in, and then you kind of lost it.
Yeah. it just fell off from there. So just forget that I ever said anything. Miguel, do you want to start off with any TA here, bro? You want to show us something?
Let's get all that whiteness off that screen, and let's
make sure your TA doesn't take a nosedive too while we're at it. Okay, let's keep the prices up and to the right, and let's make sure that your freaking TA does the same.
Let's come over here to the dark side where you can see
Frankie Candles in the house. We got the Candle Mafia.
Yeah. So we were actually able to jump back into this triangle, right? Somehow we're still.
What kind of a triangle?
Yeah, we're still your favorite kind of triangle. So we're still here respecting this line, right? We've been bouncing back and forth. Somehow we still broke it. Some people are saying it was the tax dump, right? People were, taking profits to pay for taxes at the last minute. Yesterday was the last day to pay your taxes. So maybe this is why we're having kind of a pump today. Everyone's already gotten over their taxes and now they're buying back into crypto. I don't know. but that's what I've been hearing out in the streets. So we're still inside this triangle, still respecting this formation. RSI is a little bit more than halfway north of 50, but still's got some room to run on the daily, right? Making its contact with that 20 EMA line. Obviously, it didn't really fight through it. It's going to be a little hard, but hopefully we can keep on ranging inside this triangle and break out bullish and not have this fake out once again. But until then, the trend is your friend. So we just got to keep on hanging on and see what's happening.
Miguel, and actually I just wanted to throw out there that what you just showed was also a continuation pattern, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So statistically, guys, you guys know I'm the king of the triangle. Statistically, we went into the triangle bearish, which means statistically we will come out of the triangle bearish. That's called a continuation pattern. That's for another day. You can actually catch that over on Frankie Candles as well, or TA Thursday here.
But Bitcoin is infamous for doing the opposite of what some of these big patterns are supposed to be, right? So most of the time the pattern looks bearish, Bitcoin goes bullish. Sometimes it looks really bullish and it goes bearish. So that is still out there in play. That can still be a possibility.
So guys, stick around. We've got the top 5 metaverses to watch in 2022. That's going to be towards the end of the show. We're going to talk a little bit about Russia, but let's kick it off with Monero. We like our privacy. Let's talk about Monero. Why Monero? Monero is on the rise with hash rate and exchange inflows rising rapidly. Monero remains one of the strongest positions on the cryptocurrency market as it gains more than 70% since the end of February, ignoring almost every trend on the market and moving up despite the correction on such cryptocurrencies as Bitcoin and Ethereum, which was also highlighted by Bloomberg. In addition to the strong rise of XMR as an investment asset, we also saw an increase in the GHs, showing increased demand from miners. Since the beginning of the month, Monero saw several spikes in the hash rate, including a spike to 4. Is it giga hash? Giga?
Yes, sir. It's giga hash.
Yeah, giga hashes on March 29th and 3.77 big GHs on April 11th. In the long term, Monero saw a steady uptrend, blah, blah, blah. Here's what I want to get to. Why the demand for Monero at such a high level? Both hash rate and market performance suggest that traders and investors are more than interested in purchasing as much Monero as they can. In addition to it, we can clearly see large outflows from major exchanges like Binance, which was the reason behind several reports on the inability of users to properly trade the cryptocurrency on the platform. The main reason behind, listen up, folks, the main reason behind the increased demand is most likely tied to the demand for privacy coins, or cryptocurrencies developed to provide the highest privacy possible, which is why they become extremely popular among criminal elements and people involved in illegal activities. Let me just pause right there. We could just
criminal elements. I didn't know the banks were involved in Monero.
I know, right? Dude, like what a load of crock, dude. That literally they put this article is great. It talks about how, hey, it is an increased demand for privacy coins. But why does privacy always in these articles get tied to criminal element? Why can it not just be, hey, you know what? Respect my privacy. I'll respect yours. That's actually okay. I know it's 2022, but that's not where it goes. It's always like, oh, they've got to be selling drugs or killing people or something.
You got to own nothing and be happy about it, bro. Don't be coming out here saying you need privacy. Only criminals want privacy. If you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't be hiding anything. So yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. It is a thing that I've talked about before. Privacy and privacy coins will lead, I think, the next big portion of the crypto revolution. It's going to be a massive thing we're seeing the regulations that have come out in the past couple of months, targeting privacy, targeting centralized exchanges, targeting KYC, right? Targeting DeFi. They will be coming for privacy coins. And I think people are starting to see those red flags and they're making their run for the border, right? They're making their run and maybe making their last stand, their Alamo stand on privacy coins, because it's the only way to fight back and actually gain some privacy. Even though I do have we can say this for a what if Wednesday, but I do have my own little conspiracy about how Monero has been compromised and they are tracking you. There's companies out there that are specifically focused on security privacy coins to track and be able to find what you're doing. So Monero might not be as safe as some people think, but nonetheless, privacy in general, every layer of privacy you can get is very important, and I'm all about it.
Yeah, you know what? The privacy coins, I think, are crucial to the space, but again, it's always the narrative that gets pushed out behind them. If we can get away from some of that and just say, hey, you know what? We're doing this for the betterment of, I mean, crypto ultimately at the end of the day is supposed to be that peer-to-peer, at least originally it was. So why do we need to know exactly where from to? I think projects like Monero are super important.
Yeah, man.
So
I think there's a problem in society in general where in the United States, at least, right? People don't understand what federal and state powers difference is. They think that everything should be federal and states shouldn't even have enough power on their own to do their own thing. And that's not the way the country was created. That's not the purpose of what things were made for. So that right there tells you the problem with the privacy. It's Big Brother takes care of you. They'll watch over everything and make sure that you're safe.
yeah.
Never question Big Brother.
Dude, you know what? Sean is always bringing the heat in here in the chat. Privacy coins equal illegal activity. Therefore, they're gonna push the CBDCs and digital dollar down our throat that tracks all financial transaction data. Sean, you couldn't be more right, man. That literally is reading. You've been around Miguel and I enough to understand that's exactly where we were headed with that. That's a fact. That's what they want. That's where they're trying to head. Now we've got to do our part and try to fight against it and hold assets like Monero, hold assets that ultimately give us or allow us to keep our privacy and our power. So moving on, let's check out what we've got going on over in Mother Russia. So IMF, which is, again, nobody's friend here. The IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, if you didn't know, warns Russia could use Bitcoin mining to evade sanctions. Let's check this out. The International Monetary Fund has said Russia could evade economic sanctions levied in the wake of its invasion of Ukraine by pivoting to cryptocurrency mining. The report specifically warns that Russia could marshal its vast energy resources to power crypto mining and generate revenue. Over time, sanctioned countries could also allocate more resources toward evading sanctions through mining. Mining for energy-intensive blockchains like Bitcoin can allow countries to monetize energy resources, some of which cannot be exported due to sanctions, the IMF said. The international organization did add a caveat to this warning, saying that the share of mining in countries under sanctions, as well as the overall size of the mining revenue globally, suggests that the magnitude of such flows is relatively contained, although risks to financial integrity remain. Miguel, let's talk. Let's look at both sides of this. Okay, tell me, how does information like this, how does an article like this scream bullish case for Bitcoin? Let's start there.
I'm going to be honest. I wasn't listening to you reading the article.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Lost the co-host.
I'm just kidding. Dude, I mean, I think it's bullish because it brings awareness to the use case of what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin's use case is that no matter who you are, where you are, you've got access to money and no one can stop you from using it, right?
Okay.
And I understand people think, well, Russia, they're doing a terrible thing. They should be sanctioned, right? But everyone in that country has the right to continue thriving in their life. And by crushing a country, the people in that country, they didn't vote for the war. They didn't vote for whatever their government has done, right? So those people still deserve to be able to use money that can't be stopped or controlled or sanctioned by any other government and stop them from providing for themselves. And controversially enough, every government should have the right to spend their money however they want to and do business however they want to. This system of sanctioning, right, economically to like death, right, on these countries because they do something that doesn't fall into your personal interest is kind of messed up, right? Because when we do it, it's okay because we're doing it. Freedom, baby. Yeah. Freedom. That's all we're doing. You know, it's all about freedom, right? But when another country does it, oh, no. You're all about, you know, the big capital T, which I'm not going to say. I don't even think we can say that word on here. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we can probably even say that on here.
It's a problem. And I think Bitcoin is highlighting that it can be used no matter what, by anyone, for anyone. It's for the people. And, you know, governments are going to eventually fall in line with that as well. And it's a problem to the US dollar.
Yeah. That's actually what I want to hit the bearish on that. But real quick, just wanted to say hi to a good friend that we met down in Miami, Crypto Zombie in the chat. What's up, brother? Hopefully you're doing well. He says the U.S. is too scared to make a CBDC because then we can see what they do. And that, my friends, are called facts. That's absolutely a fact they don't also want us to see. But let me tell you the bearish case. So the bearish case for Bitcoin in an instance like this is that these governments are just looking for opportunities to knock this kind of nonsense, as they look at it or as they call it, down. They want to be able to talk bad about this decentralized asset. They want to be able to they want all the control, right? And so what the bearish side of this is the opposite, where they say, listen, if we don't have the ability, how do I say this? If ultimately the Bitcoin is a problem and allows these countries to evade sanctions that we are trying to put on top of them, then Bitcoin's the bad guy. Put that thing to death, right? And so the bearish side of it is the exact opposite. That the bullish side for us says, hey, or the bullish side for them can say, hey, we can see everything that you guys do. They can also put a bearish spin on it and say, no, they're able to avoid sanctions. We're putting the sanctions to hurt this country specifically, and now they're able to avoid it and continue moving business as usual. But let me say this, both sides of that, if you're just Bitcoin and you're this neutral decentralized asset, guess what? That is a bullish case for Bitcoin, because guess what it does? Either way, it's a use case for freaking Bitcoin. And once again, we have another bull case for Bitcoin.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that just because of the sanction evasion problem, honestly, I don't think that's even going to be a sentencing to Bitcoin death situation for the United States. I think the United States will still get into crypto. They use this kind of moment to suppress, right, Bitcoin in general. But we're seeing more and more mining coming to the United States, Texas, Wyoming, and other states, unlike more and more senators being pro-Bitcoin. It's only a matter of time. And this is going to be another What If Wednesday episode right here. But it's only a matter of time before Bitcoin is used for war. And I've said it before, they're going to control the hash rate to a point where allied countries can get together, control more than 51% of the Bitcoin hashing power, and then stop countries like Russia from these scenarios happening and stop their transactions. And I think that a lot of countries, Russia and others out there, are starting to notice this, and everybody's trying to load up on hashing power to make sure that kind of stuff doesn't happen. But I mean, if that happens, when that moment happens, I would probably be selling my Bitcoin. I will probably be selling my Bitcoin when that.
Whoa, hey, can somebody just take a quick second and clip that again? What did you just say? Let me give somebody the opportunity.
The minute Bitcoin is manipulated to the point where they can stop an entire country or a entire group of people from transacting in Bitcoin, Bitcoin's purpose has been corrupted, and I will no longer hold Bitcoin.
Wow, that's a big statement, because Miguel, you're about as close to a maxi without being a maxi as you can get. I'm all
about freedom, baby. All about freedom.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Well, listen, let's shift gears a little bit. First of all, guys, if you haven't already smashed the likes, if you're not already subscribed, and biggest part, if you're not following us on Twitter, actually both of our Twitters, Danger Close Alpha and DebateCrypto OG. If you're not following there, make sure to do that. But join the Discord, guys. We have got big stuff going on, and we'd love to have you guys as a part of it. I'll give you guys a little, just a little love here. We are having discussions. We keep telling you guys that the Metaverse character is not going to save you. But the reality is we're having some discussions about maybe getting a little Metaverse Bay involved in what we're doing. But it's just going to be, well, I guess, you know what, you guys will have to see. We're still talking it over, so can't tell you any more than that right now. But I think it will be fun if we're able to do what we're talking about doing. So let's finish it off with the Metaverse. We have got top 5 metaverses to watch in 2022 for crypto and gaming enthusiasts. And just as a reminder here, guys, this totally could be some sort of a paid sponsorship here. Some of these articles sometimes are, but I am interested in a few of these, so I figured I'd pull it up and we'll take a look at it. Top 5 metaverses.
They're not paying us. I just want to make that clear.
Oh yeah. They're not paying us.
Sure.
I mean, I wish they were, but they're not. So, top 5 metaverses. Whether you're a cryptophile, a cryptophobe, or even just a tech enthusiast, you've already heard of the metaverse. The most popular metaverse projects are Decentraland, The Sandbox, Axie Infinity, and Engine. But there are others which are just as promising. Top 5. Here's the ones to keep an eye on in 2022. Aavegotchi. I don't know how they say, if they say it Aavegotchi, like the Tamagotchis used to be, and it's Aavegotchi, or if it's Aavegotchi, because Aave is the platform, right? That is the play to earn. What did you say?
I said, I don't know.
Oh my God, that was a good dad joke, dude. I'm proud of you for that.
I'm practicing on them, dude.
That's good, dude. That's good. I like it. I thought I was the only one with the bad dad jokes. Current price $2.02. Market cap 127 million. Rating 353. Let me just touch on this real quick. When the market cap's 127 million dollars, guys, these projects can move in a hurry. Right. I know that might sound like, oh, that's a lot of money. Well, in the grand scheme of things, no, it is not as it relates to crypto market caps. So just be careful, because these projects, when they're small like this, can have some great volatility, but with great volatility can also come great opportunity. Developed by Pixelcraft Studios, Aavegotchi is a DeFi play-to-earn game that runs under the Aave protocol. It is a game that is inspired by the model My Tamagotchi Forever. I knew it. A pet game that has more than 5 million downloads on the Play Store. So that's one of them.
That's Keeper right there, living his childhood on those things.
That's right. Well, you know what? I think I was too old. I think the Tamagotchi, I think I was a little bit older at that point. I think that's how old I am. I think I was a little bit older even at that point. So that's that. Next one, Mobox, pioneer of GameFi. Current price, $3.27. Market cap, $261 million, and ranking 1-1. Mobox is a play-to-earn game that combines the elements of decentralized finance, DeFi, with gaming tools. Players can have fun while making money. It is actually one of the first projects to assume the status of GameFi, which is gaming finance. And it talks about by playing different games, users can earn Momo NFTs that are exchangeable in their crypto marketplace. They can also draw staking returns on the ecosystem token, namely the MBOX. I think, Miguel, some of these GameFi, if they're able to make them fun, are going to be interesting. And I think they're actually going to probably do pretty well. This next one, Blocktopia, paying tribute to Bitcoin with its 21 levels of games. This is one that we're super interested in. Current price, almost 2 cents. Market cap, 160.23 million, ranking 299. Blocktopia is a crypto metaverse that was created by 2 industry veterans, Ross Tavakoli and Patty Carroll. The project was developed in the Polygon blockchain. Blocktopia takes the form of an immersive universe represented by a virtual reality skyscraper where 21 levels of games in honor of Bitcoin, whose maximum supply is 21 million tokens. They've got some really cool like staking and land type options in Blocktopia, which I wish I would have got into when we first heard about it. Miguel, what do you think of MetaHero? MetaHero is the one where the next one's MetaHero, the 3D platform that accompanies you in the metaverse. Talk to me about this. So the price is 4 cents, 222 million, ranking 256. What do you think of? What do you think of it?
It's only 4 cents. When it gets to that dollar, you'll be a billionaire, guys. What are you waiting for? This is the one. No, I think the technology behind this project is pretty cool. It's pretty ambitious. But until they can make it mainstream where it's somehow more portable and they can get regular people into it somehow, right? And they can have more shops around the world, it's really not going to be a big thing. It's going to be used maybe for, games and, gaming industry companies that can hire actors to go on there, get 3D scanned, make better effects for the video games. But everyone at first was like, yeah, dude, I'm going to be in the metaverse. I'm going to scan myself. No, you're not. Like, this thing is going to be super expensive. It's like in one part of the entire world. You're going to be in a gigantic wait list, and it costs you a lot of money.
So I don't know if you saw it, Miguel. I should have pointed it out, but they were doing something at Bitcoin Miami where they were scanning people. I don't know if it was for this or if it was for something else, but they were definitely doing something metaverse related and scanning people at Bitcoin Miami.
Yeah, I don't trust scanning. I feel like they're going to snatch my soul or something. Right. I don't trust
biometric data. They're taking it. Did you know? Quick side note. Biometric data is not protected by privacy. So the police, if pulled over and you have a facial rec or a fingerprint on your phone, that's not protected. So they actually can put it up to your face and make you open your freaking phone. I thought that was really interesting when I heard that.
So, yeah, a lot of things are not protected.
Excuse me. All right. So Red Fox, the metaverse of digital inclusion. 5 cents, 71.5 million. This is the low capper right here, ranking number 470. It's not a virtual game composed of foxes or other animals. Red Fox is a metaverse platform that seeks to promote digital inclusion. The creators, some from Southeast Asia, an area where inclusion is evolving at 2 speeds. Red Fox has developed a metaverse universe where companies in the region will find all the necessary tools to cling to blockchain technology, virtual reality, and GameFi. I know nothing about this. It literally talks about their native token, maximum, offering of 2 billion tokens. But they didn't really give us any information on this one. But you guys can do your own due diligence. That's what this is all about. Here's what I will say. I'll tell you what I am bullish on. I'm bullish on Danger Close Alpha. That's what I'm bullish on, right? I'm bullish on a project that ultimately is bringing real world skills to people's lives so that they can save themselves and their family should things, go sideways. And we are not selling fear. I want to make that really clear, right? We just want the people that listen. A lot of you have supported us since we started, right? And we want you especially, and obviously others, to be prepared because the reality is we can't live with our head in the sand and act like things are just hunky-dory all around the world, because they're not.
They're not. And if you're in crypto, you're seeing the red flags every single day, the things that are happening, the more government overreach that's happening every single day. And you've noticed we live in a society where basic skills are now like, oh, wait, you're like a prepper, meaning you know how to defend yourself. You're not going to starve if the grocery store closes.
You're gonna stay alive.
You can actually like survive outside of like Amazon bringing you your grocery bags to your door. Like That's can do something. You can make a fire. So it's basic skills that have always existed in society. Just in the last 100 years with modern technology, those skills have been stripped away by convenience, but nonetheless, they are important because these conveniences, just as easily as they come, they can go at any moment. And that's when you need to be prepared.
Yeah, for sure. Crypto fam, we appreciate you guys. As always, you guys are paramount to what we're doing here. We appreciate the support. If nobody's told you before today,
join the Discord. If they haven't told you, join the Discord.
And if they haven't told you, join the freaking Discord. We would appreciate it. So just make sure to question everything.
Trust nothing.
And until next time, hodl
like it's hot.
We'll see you soon.